What's the most chaotic thing you've ever been dragged into by mistake? A couple of years ago, I was walking through the city on my lunch break when I noticed a small crowd gathering near the plaza. There were banners, people in matching shirts, and someone handing out flyers. I figured it was a promotional event or maybe a street performance. I was curious, so I wandered closer. Big mistake. Before I knew it, a woman shoved a bright yellow t-shirt into my hands and said, "You're just in time. We're about to start." I tried to protest, but the crowd cheered, and suddenly I was being swept forward, surrounded by dozens of people chanting. Turns out I hadn't stumbled onto a promo event. I'd walked straight into the kickoff of a charity fun run. I hadn't run since high school gym class, and yet, 10 seconds later, I was jogging down Main Street in office shoes, holding a flyer that said 5K for healthy hearts. At first, I thought I'd just jog a block or two and slip out, but then the guy next to me, sweating buckets but grinning, slapped me on the back and said, "Thanks for joining, man. We're short on volunteers." Before I could ask what that meant, someone handed me a giant foam finger and shouted, "Keep the energy up." So now I wasn't just running. I was waving a foam finger, yelling encouragements to other runners who probably thought I was an official volunteer. People clapped when I passed, mistaking me for part of the event staff. Halfway through, I was dying. My shirt was soaked, my shoes were rubbing blisters, and I was gasping like a fish out of water. But every time I slowed, people cheered louder, yelling, "You've got this!" I couldn't quit without looking like a monster, so I pushed on. By the final stretch, I was staggering, foam finger limp at my side. The finish line came into view, and the crowd erupted. They were cheering for everyone, of course, but in my delirium, I felt like they were cheering just for me. I stumbled across the line and collapsed onto the grass. A volunteer handed me a banana and a medal that read, "Finisher." I hadn't signed up, I hadn't trained. I didn't even know I was running until the moment I started, but somehow, I had just completed a 5K in my work clothes. Back at the office, I limped in still wearing the medal. My coworkers looked at me like I'd lost my mind. One asked, "What happened to you?" I just dropped the foam finger on my desk and said, "Apparently I'm a runner now." The next week, I got an email from the charity thanking me for my enthusiastic participation and inviting me to join their volunteer team full-time. To this day, my friends don't let me live it down. Anytime I try to back out of something, they say, "Come on, if you can run a 5K in dress shoes, you can handle this."